Hey, this is Notser, and we're checking out a user-submitted replay. Yes, this is submitted by the Wall of Steel 2015. He's in the Bismarck. It's a ranked battle, and he's rocking that beautiful Bismarck camo, and clearly he's in love with it because he's just rotating around his ship all the time. I'm in love with it too, so I'm completely fine with that little ship porn there. But the team on Hotspot, they are discussing what they should do in chat. And it was like, AC, that's the obvious one. And I really hate that binocular view warning. It's like, yeah, we get it. But the enemy kid shows up just outside of secondary gun range. Barely outside. So the Wall of Steel said that this is a 19 skill commander. Clearly he is a secondary commander. Oh, after my own heart. I just love the Germans for secondaries. It's so enjoyable to see. And from a, if I could just speak from a viewer's point of view, it's much more enjoyable to watch as a secondary bombardment occurs between both ships. There's just something about a battleship just wailing away with their secondaries. And unfortunately, a stray shot, undetected, detects him, sets him on fire. It looks like he has some sort of reduction in the fire duration. Oh, okay, he got a secondary shot. Well, not a secondary shot. He got a citadel shot. 2 fires, and he's going to have to pull back because they gave just as much as they took. He basically took the exact same amount of damage. This is looking really bad. Enemy key, which is very interesting, considering there's no aircraft carrier, but he had no idea. So the Wall of Steel pulling back. Fires his last round. And thankfully, he didn't set a fire. Here comes a big broadside from the key, and I think there is actually... Whoa! This isn't looking too good, the Wall of Steel. You told me that this was an interesting game, and yeah, this looks like a game from my point of view. Where I take a ton of damage early on, and then I can't do anything the rest of the game. Fortunately, the friendly Benson apparently has captured C point, so they have a 2-to-1 advantage. The enemy team has to make something happen. And if that something includes burning down the Bismarck, because that's what it looks like is going to happen, Wall of Steel, that's something that's going to happen. I'm already dead. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. And finally, he drops off detection. God. Now, looking at this game, from his point of view, 8,200 health. It's not looking too good. It doesn't look like this game's going to work out very well. It looks like Wall of Steel's going to die. The enemy team is probably going to get another kill, and the Benson will also die, because the Benson's really low. If the Benson dies, C falls. If the Benson also dies, the kid can run rampant. Unfortunately, the kid is the only ship that the enemy team has that has fantastic concealment. His torpedo systems are horrendous, so there's really no incentive to be stealthy and to ambush with torpedoes. He is really about dominating the objective, using his ability to use defensive fire, which is irrelevant in this game, to his advantage. And the Wall of Steel firing on targets that really can't return fire. And the Kutuzov, oh, so close. Able to pop smoke, stop just in the nick of time, a little bit of elevation. The Benson's dead. Oh no. Now the kid doesn't have to do anything. Is the guy's name? The guy's name is really Old Man Kid. Old Man Kid is playing kid. He doesn't have to do anything. He just has to capture the base. There's, what, 3-4 ships that could fire on that friendly Atago that is just east at sea. And the Wall of Steel is going, oh my god, what can I do here? I can't really do anything, right? You can't do anything. He's so low health, he needs another heal pack. He needs another hell. And he's not using fully upgraded modules. He's been a little bit of a credit fiend. That's completely acceptable. I think he's using the premium heal, but not the premium hydroacoustic or the premium catapult fighter. And the friendly Chapayev just in the area. Uses his heal. This is well, how much fire damage did he take? I'm gonna guess that this is probably going to... I think he can get up to 50% life. The friendly Atago is gonna die. And that's really unfortunate. Enemy key is almost in secondary range. This is very interesting. Now, on one hand, the enemy team has B, has C. They don't have to do anything. They just have to defend. But some players like to push their luck. I'm pointing at myself, by the way. So, the Wall of Steel can fire broadside and have his secondaries go off on this guy. And he only has one fire. So, he's either not a one fire kind of guy, or he's waiting for two. And the Bismarck, the Friedrich der Grosse, the Grosse Kuh first, they set a lot of secondary fires. And as long as this key is perfectly broadside, he's in an advantage. This is a very advantageous position that the Wall of Steel happens to be in. And they need to convert a kill. They need to get this kill without losing much health, because he needs every point if he intends to bring this back. The secondaries are doing good. It looks like the fire is out on the key. Enemy North Carolina is there's a fire, good. Friendly Alabama finishes them all. Friendly North Carolina looks to want to push through, and the Wall of Steel definitely sees it. He calls it on the map, ? Okay. Probably looking for someone to spot. He can't, of course, himself. His catapult is not available. Looks like the North Carolina is going to play some island defense. Okay. Well, he's going to have to rotate around a significant amount. And he is detected. Definitely detected by a surface ship. So we know that the kid is somewhere west of Sea Point, out in the area. Now, where exactly, you have really no idea. You just know that he's somewhere inside of the detection area. Oh, there he is. There's the kid. Switch your secondaries to him, and notice that the secondaries didn't fire. So he's using manual secondaries. Ooh, hydroacoustic. Ah, yes. The one torpedo set that the kid has. Easily detected. It's basically impossible to hit your torpedoes if you're a kid. You only got one set. You got to be point blank. It's really difficult. I don't blame him at all. And this is really awkward for the Wall of Steel. Not really good targets to fire on, and he's out in the open. Sort of baited into taking more damage. Oh, this might work out. Everyone see this? The enemy Atago, he has to decide, is he going to try and avoid the island? Or not. Took a little damage. He's still alive, though. Enemy Kutuzov, showing a broadside. Very tall ship. 2 fires. The Wall of Steel puts the 2 fires out. The North Carolina, oh crap. Oh, he gets us a no. Why is the North Carolina firing HE? He could have ended it, but he's firing that HE. This is bad. This is really bad. Wall of Steel got to pull back. And this looks really, really bad. Team is down by 300 points. They don't have 2 bases. They are trying to capture. Friendly North Carolina's going against the enemy kid. Oh! Monarch looks stuck. Wall of Steel fires off his back salvo. And is that going to be enough to kill him? Oh no, the Monarch. He's going to avoid it. Damn it! I'm rooting for you, Wall of Steel. Because I know these games where you start out, you make a wrong choice, you push forward too far, too fast, or you just happen to be on the primary flank of the enemy, you take a ton of damage, you retreat, and then all your health is gone again. Oh! Oh, okay. Okay. Friendlies take out the North Carolina, or the New Orleans. North Carolina takes out the New Orleans. Wall of Steel takes out the Monarch. We know there is a North Carolina. He could use his catapult. Now there is a school of thought that says if you use your catapult, you're going to give away your position. But if you don't use your catapult, you don't know exactly where the North Carolina is. And clearly the North Carolina doesn't know exactly where the Bismarck is. He can't pre-fire pinpoint. He can see that the catapult is clearly rotating around a ship, but he has no idea exactly. Now, if I was the North Carolina, I would angle to round the corner just right, but oh my god, he's showing way too much side. Oh no, man. Oh, he gets the angle just the nick of time. Maybe if the Wall of Steel fired probably 5 or 6 seconds sooner, he probably would have pinned. Instead, basically everything ricochets. And is he going to give up his ship? I think he's trying to kill himself on this ram. He's setting up. Is he going to get him? No, he's not. Oh, he shot too high. And he's on fire too. He's holding until he absolutely has to. I mean, you just have to put the fire out. You're just too low. Look how slow those guns are rotating. He's got secondaries on this guy. They're hitting him like crazy on the back half. The guns are completely out of position for the North Carolina. And he has to elevate his gun. Good shot. Good shot. The Wall of Steel. That was the only valid target he could fire at. Maybe at the butt. Oh! And he's taken out. However, North Carolina's going to die. North Carolina is going to die. Now, if the North Carolina could get in position to where he could fire his guns on the Chapayev, potentially capture a point, everything's going to look good. The Wall of Steel. I was so close to the ram. Yeah, you were, but not quite. So the friendly Chapayev and the Mogami should absolutely try and fire on this North Carolina. The Chapayev really doesn't have a good scenario here. If he tries to angle, it will be a pin. If he stays thin, it could be a pin. But most likely the North Carolina will miss the shot, except for one or two. Pulls a Notser. They just need to take out the target. Friendly North Carolina avoids the torpedoes by the Kutuzov. However, he is burning. I don't really like that shot. I have taken shots just like that, North Carolina. And it would have been better if you used it on the targets in front of you. But, you know, it's always a situation where it's like, yeah, you wish you could have been firing before you saw that the friendlies were going to take him out. North Carolina absolutely going to burn down. Is he going to get a damaging shot on the Kutuzov? No, he doesn't. Oh, man. Chapayev and the Mogami extremely low, but they have 2 bases to the enemy team's 1. There's 4 minutes left in this game. This is absolutely going to be a win for the Wall of Steel's team if they don't die. And Mogami's clearly detected by the aircraft. He's letting us know in chat. And his teammate is suggesting that he pull his ship back. Yeah, fall back. He's out in the open. I don't know what he can do except pray. Pray that the enemy team does not fire at him. Chapayev is going to push forward. He's feeling lucky. Gosh, this is a close game, actually. I do think that the enemy team has to get another kill. If they don't get another kill, the game's over. Yeah, sure, you're up by 38, but there's 3 minutes left. Gosh, this is so close. This is so close. I don't think... Gosh. Enemy Atago, I feel like what he wants to do is he wants to round that corner. I don't know that that's the right thing to do. The enemy Kutuzov should be moving back into range just so he has a potential to fire on the target. The Mogami's going to have better concealment. Chapayev, not so much. Maybe Atago would have better concealment. But he's there, and he's solo. Oh, no! And he's going to die. The AP just has to hit just right, and it does. And that's the game. So, very interesting the way it all turned out. The Wall of Steel taking way too much damage at the beginning, almost getting the ram kill, and then the team holding on just barely to win that game. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you next time.